Hello again YouTube, Mad Dog here, welcome back to my channel. So up the woods yet again, happy days. And today I wanted to share with you guys and lasses a bit of a toy I've been playing with that I've recently bought, and that is this. And this is the Wolf by the company Wasp that make obviously catapults over here in the UK. This is a 3D printed flat band catapult. So we're going to have a go with this, see how we get on. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So as stated, we're going to be having a look at this 3D printed flat band catapult made by the company Wasp, a UK company. It's a 3D printed frame and has the flat bands. I'm normally used to the old-fashioned tubular style, you know, the Black Widow type of catapult, which I've used for many years. So this is my first attempt with the flat band. This one comes with the Enzo quick attach fittings, so that basically means you have a captivated nut with a bit of a tongue and groove arrangement there that simply clamps down onto your flat band elastic. They do provide an Allen key with the kit, and there are marks on the top of your elastic so that you can centre that up nicely. So you need your band centred and equal. And it's also an indicator that you're shooting across the frame, not away from the frame, which obviously puts stress in the wrong areas. So you need to be shooting across the frame. So like I say, it's a 3D printed frame. It comes with the leather pouch there for your balls, the logo. It's got a hole there that helps you centre your ball, which is important for accurate shooting. Not that I'm an accurate shooter with these things. What else do you get? Got some other bits in my pocket here. I've got a little kit that you get supplied, which is the tie off strands and a piece of string should you want to tie your elastic off in the conventional manner. You also get the said Allen key for the Enzo quick fit attachments. You get a spare elastic and pre-tied pouch there as well, and they do supply you with obviously the obligatory instruction manual with the do's and don'ts, the therefores and thereafters, the liability disclaimer, shoot safe, etc, etc. And you get a packet of steel balls, which I don't think I've got in my pocket at the moment, or have I? Yes, I have. 7p's, Andy, 7p's. So there we go. You get those supplied. I've got quite a lot of various size steel balls, and I've got some lead ones. Whilst messing about up here in the woods, I also like to use these. You can get these cheap off eBay. They are clay balls, so practice rounds. Now they're lighter and they don't carry as much of a wallop, probably more susceptible to, you know, deviation through the air, but they shatter on impact and they're biodegradable. So whilst you're practicing and you're not actually hunting, I recommend getting some of those just to throw out there, so you're not throwing steel balls everywhere when you don't need to. So over on that stump over yonder there, I don't know if it's in camera shot, just over there, there's a bit of a stump from a tree that I felled a while ago, about 30 paces or so. I'm going to go and get a bit of a target set up, fire some balls with this, see how we get on. Alrighty, so we've got our target out there, and let's see if we can't ping it. So I'm going to start with the clay balls to start with. like I say, these flat bands, it's probably just the newness or my inexperience with this style. They seem to curl more than what I'm used to with the tubular bands. So I'm trying to get my ball nice and centered, and obviously that's going to be my aim point on the side of the frame. Get the pouch nice and centered. I'm going to shoot across the top of the frame. Cracking me more finger and thumbs today. Let's see how we go. Yep. Oh, here we go again. Yep, so let's move on to the steel balls. Hopefully you'll notice more of a wallop with these. Okay. Oh, here we go. That's if I hit it. Oh, isn't that typical? I could feel that as soon as I let it fly that I'd moved. So this arm has got to be stable. You need to bring this back to the same anchor point every time. That's got to be your constant. If you need to make any adjustments, then it needs to be at this end. You need the bands flat so that you're looking down the bands flat, and the corner of your frame becomes your aim point, or your foresight, if you like. And if you stick to those basics, you should be able to get reasonable results every time. He says missing. The other thing that you'll find is when you draw and you've got your anchor point, i.e. the same place every time, don't be tempted to roll and twist. Keep everything perpendicular and square as you can. You want them bands as square as you can, and the ball will naturally follow. Says him that misses every time the camera's rolling. It had to happen. Like I say, I'm no marksman with these things, that's for sure. I would have a lot better success rate with my rifle, to be honest, but I like messing about with these. They're good fun, and when you do get proficient, it's like everything, practice, practice, practice. You can take squirrel and pigeon effectively and easily with these. They are an effective bit of kit. Now my bands are twisted here, I can see that, so yeah, I knew that was going to be no good before I let fly. My setting was wrong there, my actual loading, you might say. Ball will never fly straight if you've got a twist in your bands. Yeah, that felt better. Anyway, I'll move up by the target a bit, and I'll show you hopefully a couple of shots actually hitting, and then we'll call it at that. Alrighty, so just quickly in closing for this, I've rambled on way too long, but it's nice to play with new bits of kit, new toy. So the Wasp Wolf, would I recommend it? Well, like anything, you know, this is wasted on me really. It's as good as you are. So I would say yes, it's well made, it's sturdy. It's a UK company, so always support your own. The only thing for this, for me, is I'm used to paying about £6, you know, for a Black Widow. The old Black Widow tubular style catapult over here in the UK. and this come in at about £24.99, so a lot more expensive for what it is. You know, like, I'm an old boy now, but we used to make our own when we were kids, catapults to mess about with, gadders, slingshots, whatever you want to call them. But they've come a long way. On a footnote, the Enzo fittings can be rotated round to the side of the frame if you want to shoot a different style or a different position. But overall, I think with a bit of practice, well, in my case a lot of practice, clearly, I think, yeah, it's nice. It fits nice in the hand. The ergonomics are nice. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It feels right. Yeah. Yeah, happy days. Anyway, quick overview. The Wolf from Wasp over here in the UK. Go check them out. I'll leave a link for their company in the description box below. Until next time, thank you all very much for your continued support and views. I'll see you all soon. Mad Dog signing off. Yeah!